Okay, so a lot of talk about Usyk being the GOAT potentially. First and foremost, I look at heavyweight and pound for pound as two different things. The heavyweight GOAT, in my opinion, is Muhammad Ali. The pound for pound GOAT, in my opinion, is Sugar Ray Leonard. A lot of people say, what are you talking about? Leonard's style and his skill set puts him at number one on the mountain for me. Muhammad Ali's style, skill set, resume, same with Leonard, but that puts him at the top of the mountain for heavyweight. I look at it as a different thing. From a pound for pound standpoint, the best fighter of this era, to me, is Terrence Crawford. If you put Crawford in a 228-pound body, I know this is like a weird thing to do, but if you did it, he's knocking Fury out. Now, people are going to bring up the weight difference, and they're going to say, well, Crawford should be able to beat Canelo if Usyk is going to beat Fury. It doesn't work that way. First of all, the more weight you have, the less weight matters. 5 pounds from 122 to 127 is not the same as 222 to 227. It goes percentage of your body. For example, Daniel Dubois knocked out Jarrell Miller, who's 99 pounds heavier than him. Obviously, Inoue cannot knock out Lawrence Okolie, who's 100 pounds bigger than him. It doesn't work that way. Secondly, Usyk's greatest attribute is his tank, his gas tank. He's very good in everything. I would say at least an 8 out of 10 in everything. Maybe power, 7 or 8. Defense, a 9. Footwork, he probably is a 10 in that too. Chin, 9 or 10. Punch variation, he's not anything crazy. It's usually just jabs and straight lefts, occasional looping punches, but as Timothy Bradley said, no uppercuts and stuff. But yeah, he's more simple in the way he does it, but what he has is the tank. Now, heavyweights, they lack in the tank. So, yeah, you can't compare Terrence Crawford moving up and fighting David Benavidez to, Usyk fighting Joshua, because Joshua doesn't have a good gas tank. Whereas the smaller weight fighters, even 168-pounder or a light heavyweight, they're going to have a good gas tank. So it's a little bit misleading with that kind of stuff. I still think Crawford and Inoue in a pound-for-pound way are better, but who cares about that pound-for-pound stuff? We're looking at the heavyweight. So do I think Usyk is the pound-for-pound best? No. Do I think he's the best of the 21st century? I still think Floyd Mayweather pound-for-pound is the best of the 21st century. As far as the heavyweights go of the 21st century, I think from just a strictly heavyweight standpoint, Vladimir Klitschko is the best of the 21st century because of all the things that he did in the 18 title wins. Whereas Usyk, although he beat Joshua and Fury twice, the Fury fights were close. I don't care what anyone says. And he never really separated himself. He did versus Dubois, but that was controversial with the low blow, even though I don't think that was, but that was a controversy. And he only has 7 fights. Chaz Witherspoon, Derek Chisora, who he struggled with, who's not a great fighter, very limited fighter, beat Joshua twice, great wins, but they were competitive, especially the second. But he won them clearly. Stopped Dubois, but there was some controversy, not from me, but from others, and he beat Fury twice. Competitive fights, but clear victory, especially in the first one. I think the second one, at best, you could go Fury draw. A draw. I don't think he lost either. But is that enough to put you on the top of the heavyweight mountain all time? No. For me, I put Usyk in the spot I had Rocky Marciano. In chronological order, just heavyweights, I would rank ahead of Usyk from an accomplishment and just career standpoint. Joe Louis, Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, George Foreman, Larry Holmes, Mike Tyson, Vander Holyfield, Lennox Lewis, and Vladimir Klitschko. So for me, he's in that. How many was that? Frazier, Ali, Lewis, Ali, Frazier, Foreman, Mike. No. Lewis, Ali, Frazier, Foreman, Holmes, Iron Mike, Holyfield, Lennox, Vlad, and Usyk. So I got him in that 10th spot. I know there's some other guys, Gene Tunney, Jack Dempsey. You could throw them in there too. I wouldn't make that case. But the point is he's around that area because he only has 7 championship fights. So strictly as a heavyweight, that's where I'm putting him at. He is the GOAT cruiserweight, and he is one of the greatest boxers of all time. Pound for pound is very subjective. But I disagree with what Tim Bradley said. He is an all-time great fighter, as are Inoue and Crawford and Lomachenko and Canelo. But I don't think he's the greatest fighter of all time or the greatest heavyweight of all time. Let me know what you guys think. Who do you think is the greatest boxer of all time? Who do you think is the greatest heavyweight of all time? For me, Ali's the GOAT heavyweight, and Sugar Ray Leonard's the GOAT pound for pound. Let me know what you guys think. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.